Happy Saturday. We're going to get some garden chores taken care of before we let the birds out this morning. Oh my gosh, these pant legs are long. Okay. There's been quite the color show in the sky this morning. But it was, those little birds are cute. It was so rapid. Why do I always get two left handed gloves? Hang on a sec. Let me grab a different glove. Holy cow. I swear all I have is left handed gloves. um, oh, it was so rapid. I kept trying to run outside to catch pictures, but by the time I got outside, the color would be faded or something different. Or maybe it was just the angle with which I was looking at it from out the window. It didn't look the same or something. All right. So I've been thinking and thinking and thinking about my little polytunnel thing, and I keep thinking about mass. Hey, good morning, Foragin. How you doing, sweetheart? Um, so I have some stuff over here out in the front yard. I have a bunch of rolls of perforated pipe, and then two pieces. I'll show you. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get that and carry it over to the garden area because I keep thinking about having a lot of black mass on the outside of that polytunnel thing. I mean, I kind of accidentally have some over here now, which is cool. But see, okay, so I'm thinking about a heat accumulator. Even though it's not inside the polytunnel, it will still radiate, at least to the plants that are in ground closest to the edge of this barrier. Anyways, all right, so I'm going to get this because these things are quite unmanageable in size. In fact, I don't even think this thing's big enough, but I ain't putting it in a wheelbarrow. I have a hard time using a wheelbarrow anyway because you got to freaking balance it, and that is not my strong suit. True story. I put this stuff up here on this little trailer thing as a light block. I'm not even joking you because the house across the road there had on a constant light. Like, I swear to God, it was the brightest freaking front porch light I've ever seen in my life. But because the angle of their house is lower than ours, it shined right in my eyeballs. It through every window of the house. And the people refused to put a dimmer light in. So, in fact, they told me to buy some curtains. Ain't that a bitch? Had curtains. Just anyway. I was suffering from photophobia too, which is a pain, real pain in the eyes from bright light, especially at an oblique angle from the side. But the vitamins, the minerals, and the real food has fixed my eyes, so it doesn't hurt me as bad anymore. I still think it's rude as crap. If your neighbor says something to you or asks you to put in a dimmer light, just be a nice person and freaking do it. Don't be an asshat. All right, so I'm going to, hey guys, good morning, good morning. Heat. Rocks will help too. They will. Foraging, here's the thing with the rocks. I don't currently have a place that I feel like I could place them on the outside of it. In the inside, maybe, but I got to build soil in there. But if I put it on the outside, the rocks will accumulate so much heat, I feel like they'll kind of start to cause the plastic to break down. But anyway, all right, so I got to get one of these down. And what we're going to do, I know it looks like crap, but hey, look, it's an underground pipe thing, the corrugated piping that is cut into these two sections. I don't know. It was here when we bought the house, and I still haven't figured out exactly what the best way to use them is, but I'm going to use them for this. But first, let me set y'all down in a safe place. Oh, and look, sorry, real quick. Tomatoes just growing in the front yard. God help me, Jesus. I love this life. All right, I'm going to set y'all here. And hopefully I don't bop myself in the head. But that is likely to happen because I'm not the most graceful person. Hold it. Love, Death Note. Hi there. How you doing? Good morning. We're in southeastern Virginia, by the way, in case I didn't let y'all know. Holy cow. Oh, shit. It's full of water. Woo! Hello. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's Peter. Like, I'm not even kidding. Oh, that thing was supremely heavy. I'm going to let it drain out, y'all. And then I'm going to, I don't know, try to sit it on top of this thing in one way or another and try to get it around there to the backyard. That's a lot of water. Holy cow. Wowee. I should plant something here, huh? Wow. Hurry up. I still got to come back and get that other one. Oh, you know what, though? I can move some of those. So y'all, if y'all hang on with me for just a minute, I'm going to try to get some of these other... Them pipes are heavy, too. Good God. Whew. What the hell? I don't see a safe way to get up here. Hold on. Terrible. All right. Yo. It's still peeing. What in the heck? Come on. There was no way in the world that was going to be picked up easily by my butt. It wasn't going to happen. Hurry up. All right. Let me see. I'm thinking about trying to use these too. Because, I mean, I don't think it would melt. I don't think it would melt any of the plastic on the hoop house. And I think it might add more of that thermal, like, black mass I kept talking about. Oh, and FYI, y'all, today in southeastern Virginia is the first day of fake hunting season. That's right, it's dog hunting season. So we will have dogs that are not ours here on the property acting a fool today. It's not the dogs' fault, it's their owner's fault. I hate this kind of hunting. I think it's fake. Real men go in the woods with a bow and an arrow or just a gun by themselves. They don't send other animals to flush out their... That's bullcrap. Anyway. Yeah, I have strong opinions about these jerks. But they've killed a lot of our chickens and stuff. It's not okay. And other things. I have had these flanking the entrance to the driveway. And as a matter of fact, I've put them in the driveway because these hunters, they come here and they pull into our property and they turn around and they sit and so I go to block them out. You know, they hit these things, literally hit them with their trucks. I got no respect for these city boys coming out here thinking they country boys. They not. I'm going to roll it. I am. But I ain't rolling it all the way out back. I'm going to try to drag it over to here and put it up. I don't know. This should be funny. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I can do this. All right, cool. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. If I don't pull it too hard, it won't roll off. But I think it'll roll off if I do. I might have to turn it the other way. Oh, dang, this thing's still super heavy. Look, this thing wants to do a wheelie. All right, no, this ain't going to work. Let me turn this a different way. What the heck? Hold up, sorry. I'm so sorry. Hold up. Oh, come on. Well, shoot. You know what? Hold on, what was your... Joe, you might be onto something. Brandon, you too. Y'all right. I don't know why I'm trying to waste my time doing it this way. This ain't... All right, this ain't gonna help nobody. Let me just do this. Y'all are so right. All right. Let's just... I don't steer it very well either. Come on now. That was a bunch of nonsense. What the heck? But you know what? I say it all the time. Don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure it out. Just because you don't know how to do something shouldn't stop you. Still got to get the other one. This thing's huge, y'all. Like, it's bigger than I recall it being, honestly. But it's been over there for a year and a half now. There's bugs out here. Whew. All right, y'all. And then another thing, I got to thinking about stuff last night. And you know what? It is time for me to get real about my soil health. Like, all right, I've learned some things. This ain't nothing but sand. And while I grow decent, the productivity, it's got to go up. So this whole winter, I'm going to build this soil up. I'll show y'all in a little bit. The first thing I'm going to do, see that thing of leaves over there? You've done things like this before, Brandon? Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, sir. And hey, have a wonderful day. Good morning, Miss V. MTGV. Make this go viral. Crime Pride podcast. All right, let's see. You see this ridiculous loofah? It's, you know how many of these things I've cut out of my face? I mean, right here, right here in this particular area. Bunch of them. All right. Let's come on now. Yeah. Hang on. I gotta set this down somewhere. I need two hands. This is hard as heck to do, especially around the corners. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try to get it over here somewhere, and then we gotta work something out to be, because that's huge. That thing's huge. Look how big that dang thing is. All right. Okay. Make us some moonshine and catch an alligator with our bare hands. That sounds like quite an adventure. All right, let me get this thing moved. Oh my Jesus, please don't fall. Crap. Holy crap. Strawberries are out of control. Okay. There's still water coming out of it, y'all. There is still water just pouring out of this thing. And this is wonky looking. It's going to keep me off of this row. You hear this? Look at this. That's crazy. Okay, let's go get the other one. Without trying to foolishly use that thing, whatever, that cart thingamabobber. Holy macaroni. All right, I think this is going to work, y'all. I do. And also, I think this is right on time. I think it's important. It's probably more important now than it ever has been during my lifetime. I hope this isn't true. I hope what I'm seeing is wrong. But it seems to me like a civil war is about to break out in this country. And it seems like the powers that be in the media is trying to push this crap on us. And I don't think we see the whole picture. But I do think growing food is going to become increasingly important. Hey, good morning, Anfield Road. And y'all, those who know me will know that I always look for the silver lining in everything. Well, this situation is hard to find one. I ain't sure what it is. Ain't sure what it can be. Only thing I do know is that this whole thing, everything that's going on, y'all, this seems to be on purpose. It seems to be by design. And I think you can get caught up in all the crap real easy. That's why it's happening. That's why it's being pushed out there. But I don't think that's smart. I think so long as you're caught up in somebody else's drama or some political bullshit, what you're doing is not paying attention to taking care of your own life. That's what I think. All right. Whoa, baby! Not nearly as full. But still water. Okay, let's get this out. Y'all, look at that, look at that. Miss V, are you? You're paying attention? Good job, baby. I ain't playing. And y'all, you know what else? It's time to and I know, Miss V, I know you're working on this. It's time to really pay attention to how healthy we are or aren't. I'm not even playing. I say all the time, take your vitamins. I think right now, this is very important because, honey, when you're weak, you're easy to manipulate. Very easy. That's why they keep us in this state as much as they can. Wake up. All right, here we go. Get this other one in there. And I'm not sure. I think, though, I do think I should bring some of those in here, too. I think they would be highly beneficial. I'm going to go look over here at the back side of this thing. Try and make a determination. Look at that beautiful, beautiful ball of light and life. Oh, yes, indeed. Get outside. Bathe in it. Bathe in it. Y'all, this stuff literally charges the human body up. Do you know that? And exposing your eyes to sunlight without sunglasses helps your eyes to heal. And it collects vitamins. Your eyeballs collect vitamins and store them from the sun. I'm not even kidding. It sounds kind of weird, but it's true. All right. Oh, I think there's poop on there is, because there's poop everywhere. Chickens. Well, and geese. I don't mind the geese poop though. It's not as gross. It's not as gross as the chicken poop. Geese poop seems to be just like chewed up grass and seed and stuff. All right. That was so much easier than how I was trying to do it. Thank y'all for recommending that. All right, I'm gonna sit you down again. See if we can get this other one over here, and then I'm gonna look at the back side of this thing. Then we're gonna get the chickens and the geese out, or the geese and the chickens, as it were. Where are we looking? We're looking right here. All right, guys, I'll be back. Oh, and hey, if you don't mind, hit that thumbs up. Maybe think about subscribing. I do and talk about all things going from city to country, learning an entirely new way of life, becoming healthy on real food and actual bioavailable vitamins, tuning into the frequencies of the earth, and loving your fellow humans. Woo! Looky there. All right. So the edges of these things are quite rough and sharp. I don't know who cut them with what, but for that reason, I have to be real careful not to actually have it touching plastic. But I have this landscape fabric down here, which I think that's the only thing landscape fabric seems to be good for. It's not a good weed barrier at all. It sucks. Okay, I think I can do that. I think that's what I'll do. I'm not going to do it this morning though, y'all, because I have other things. So I'm going to have to remove all these things. I'm going to get boards to lay across the bottom. I'll lay more landscape fabric, and then I'll put those 3 rolls of corrugated piping and start collecting more heat. All right. Here we go. And for those of you who don't know me, and there might be a few of you here this morning, my name's Meredith. I moved out here to the country with my family just over 5 years ago. And a year or so later, what had been leading up to finally happened. My body gave out on me completely. I was so sick I couldn't get out of the bed for almost a year. Doctors couldn't help me. I took all kinds of medicine, went to every specialist you can imagine. Nothing helped. Then I started learning what the body really needs. I started learning what food really is, and I am healing every day. You can too. All right, let's get these babies out. Lord, he's been making a racket. It's a little warmer this morning too, so Whitey Ford might act a fool. He might be Ike Turner this morning. We will see. All right, all right. Yes, Farmer Chad is actually going to address this door this weekend. We talked about it last night. I finally told him. Hi, baby. Good morning. Good morning. Come on out. Don't look at me sideways like you do. She'll be out later. All right. Let's let Honk and Sebastian out of their little house. Oh, Miss V, you're so welcome. You are so welcome. I really feel like it was almost a resurrection because I was right on the doorstep of death. And I'm not kidding when I say that. I had pretty much given up all hope. And we were about to put a wheelchair ramp up front for me because I couldn't walk. Crazy. You crazy. Oh! Wow! What did you hit? Come on, baby. Holy cow. Oh, we have a situation out here I gotta be mindful of. There is a mole having a whole party up in here. Hey, good morning, Moses at Urban Backyard Container Gardening. Okay, let's see. He wants it. Okay. Oh, funny little things. All right. Here they come. Here they come. Now I'm gonna go let the boy and his chicks out. Hopefully it's not Ike. He's such a jerk. He is. He's just a jerk. Yes, sir. Come on out, baby. I was not talking to you. Good morning. Good morning. Here we go. Behave. Behave. I swear. You are... You... Go on, get. Stop it. It's early. She's not even awake. Oh, Lord. Stop it. Stop it. Sorry, baby. Good morning. God, that's a lot of food. Girl, you funny. Hey, baby. Watch out, Whitey. Whitey, stop it. She said no. Come on, baby. Come on. Not you. Get him, baby. Oh, hang one sec. This boy ain't nothing but a problem. He ain't nothing but a problem. It wouldn't be an issue, seriously, y'all. It wouldn't be an issue. But this is molting season and these girls have enough stress to deal with, and he waking up in the morning like that. No, 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 no. I can't go for that. No, no. Jenny Alvarez, hola. Glenn Murray, hi, good morning. Jerry Fisher, good morning. Kenneth Wilson, the Sinky Company supporter. Official Jamia, the Sinky Company. Oh, thank you for the gifts this morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that so very much. Okay, all right. Hopefully they're going to chill out. I hope. That boy. That boy. He has gotten much improved, though. I'm not going to lie. He was horrible. Y'all know. He's calming down now. What, baby? Oh, we gotta give them some pool water. They're still gonna bathe in these bowls because that's just what they do. But oh, look at that! Look, the clouds are such a pretty little wispy. Oh, that's pretty. Not that. He's handsome though. I mean, he is. He's just a butthead. Yeah, he's actually a very good rooster. He really is. I'm not even kidding. Like, he finds treats for the girls all day, every day, and he'll sit there right over top of it and not eat a bit of it. He's a good rooster. He really is. He's randy in the morning. See, look at him trying to do a little dance. No, no, no. Nobody wants that. So, building soil. Here we go. I'm not screwing around anymore. The issue here is this is all us on a really, really heavy slant. It's also crappy soil. It's compacted sand. It's almost like construction sand. This was part of the next door neighbor's property originally, and this was cut in half and sold off. But see, everything on this property was pushed over to the edge. So the topsoil, everything was pushed all over there into the tree line. And so what I've been working with is crap, just crap, but it's still been putting out pretty well. But now this, so I put the leaves in this yesterday in this half of an IBC tote that also came with the house. I'm very grateful for that. And I got in here and I stomped it down, and I'll do some more in here later today with a weed eater. Yeah, there's some feathers in here too. It's all good. We're gonna get in here today with a weed eater and chop it up like a ninja blender. And yeah, I don't have one of those though. I really want one. I really, really want one. I don't even have a blender. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna go into the woods. We're gonna get some more leaves. We're gonna do it again. We are going to feed the soil. We are gonna put this organic matter back into it. And I don't know if it'll happen today. It might be tomorrow. My good friend, Miss Tracy, you know who you are. She will be bringing me a whole trailer full of bagged up leaves. She does this every year. I love it. She's in a little bit more of a suburban area adjacent to where I'm at. And, you know, she keeps her lawn pristine looking. Not like this. Not like this at all. But so she's actually the person who brought these. These are the insulative bags that I use for the beehive. It's not beekeeper approved, but it works. It works. I'm just saying, it works. Oh my gosh. All right, everybody, good morning. Happy Saturday. Here we are. Look at him. Her. It. They. The sun. Oh, it's amazing. Love it, love it, love it. Get outside today, guys. Get yourself charged up. Get your hands dirty. Just do something nice for yourself. Anything that doesn't have you out there spending money. Don't be a part of that. Don't forget, everybody, please take your vitamins. And more than anything, don't forget to love yourself and be kind to one another. We can change the world, people. We can. Look, there's a fight over there, these buttheads. I will see you guys next time. Love you, love you, love you. Have a wonderful day and a restorative weekend. Bye, bye, bye.